All right, I had some questions on how to complete the Unit 2 performance task, so I'm just going to kind of give you a quick overview. So first of all, it's located in Canvas, so you want to open Canvas, you can go to your geometry course. You can find it from the calendar, so if you go to calendar, this has all my classes. Let me get rid of, there we go. So this is just geometry. It's located on last Thursday, the 5th. If you click on the icon from the calendar, it's going to have a couple things here for you. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Ah, what have I done? Stop, I somehow highlighted everything. Okay, so first it has the student guide. Then you want to print out the student guide. You want to perform each construction. You want to copy and paste them to your student guide. And then you want to send that work in. Okay, I'm going to show you some other ways that doesn't work, but that's kind of the general idea. Here, this link will take you to where it's located in the modules, and it says feel free to use this link as a guide for completing the constructions. Y'all, this bottom link, Math Open Reference, is going to take you through step-by-step how to do the construction. So if you scroll all the way to the bottom, like one of the things you have to do is copying a line segment. So you could click on copying a line segment and it'll show you exactly what to do. Step by step. It'll tell you what to do and it'll show you what to do. All right, so use that website. I don't consider that cheating. I want you to use it. You could also print off the step-by-step instructions if you don't want to keep clicking next as you go. So use that website if you need help. But let's go back and see where it's all located and what to do. So if you click on Unit 2, this doesn't take you exactly to the right spot, but it gets you close. So if I click on Unit 2, it's going to open up my modules to Unit 2. Now you have to scroll all the way to the bottom to get to the performance task. So scroll down to the Unit 2 performance task. The warm-up just kind of introduces you to the constructions. The instruction tab has examples worked out of all of the constructions. So if you're going into this like not really knowing much of anything about constructions, go through that entire instruction tab and it teaches you how to do each of the constructions that's going to be required. And it also shows you how to use the online tools. So when you're actually ready to complete, and by the way, this is the student guide. I emailed this as a Word doc because with a PDF, it doesn't let you copy and paste your answers in. So you should have this emailed to you. But basically, like for one, you want to copy a segment and copy an angle. So you're just going to copy and paste your final construction in these blanks. Then you're going to do a perpendicular line. You're going to copy and paste your answer. Then you're going to do a angle bisector, all kinds of stuff. You're just going to take a snip of your final construction and paste it in here. And then I'll show you how to submit it in just a minute. But that's your answer doc, and that's sent in an email through Canvas, or you can print it from online. So if you want to print it from online where it says preparing for your performance task, you can click on that. Let me go back to the first page. If you didn't print the student guide from the email that I sent, you can also print it right here. Click here to download the student guide. Gives you the exact same Word doc, and you can copy your stuff onto that. So this preparing your performance task is where you're actually going to use the online tool to do your constructions. So like if I go to this first one, the first problem says copy segment PQ to the line with an endpoint at R. So this is where you're actually going to use your compass and straight edge. Now I'm just kind of showing you how to open. This is how you open. You can move the point by clicking on getting it highlighted, and then you can move the whole compass. So wherever you want to move it to, when you're ready to actually draw, you put your pointer on the pencil and you can draw whatever it is that you want to draw. And then again, you can move that compass. Now I'm not doing a real construction here. I'm just kind of showing you how to use the tools. And you can draw another one, just whatever you are trying to do when you think you have your final answer. Now, clearly this is not my final answer. This is not a correct thing of anything. But when you think you have your final answer, you can print your screen. So I'm just going to go to print screen. You can take, if you're using a tablet, you can do a screenshot. You can hit your 2 buttons. You can use your snipping tool if you have one, or you can print your screen. Once you do that, you're going to go to your Word doc. And whichever construction you're doing, you are going to Control V to copy it in there. Now mine printed my entire screen. Oops, hang on. And I don't want that, so I'm going to go and I'm just going to crop it down to what I want. And again, you are taking a picture of your final construction. After you've completed the construction, you're going to take a snip of it, or a picture, or a screenshot, whatever, and you're going to copy and paste it into your doc. Again, that is not the correct answer. Please do not use that. That's just a whole bunch of scribble. Okay? You're going to do that for all 6 of your constructions. You're going to complete them, and you can complete them in this part where it says prepare your performance to task, like the next one is copying an angle, which is exactly the next one on your student guide. So you'd use your tools to copy the angle, then you would go to the next one. You would do your construction, and then you would enter it in your worksheet. So again, that's all under the modules. If you scroll all the way down to the bottom of Unit 2 and go to Performance Task, that's all under Preparing for your Performance Task. That's where you actually complete it. Then when you're ready to submit it, you're going to click on Unit 2 Performance Task, where it has the little assignment thing and it says it's worth 100 points. You're going to click on that. Again, this is what was also linked in the calendar. Oh, I'm not in Student View. Hang on, let me change the Student View so you can see where to hit the Submit button. Okay, so I'm going to go back to Modules. I'm going to scroll all the way down to the bottom of Unit 2. I'm going to click on this to submit it, and I'm going to click Submit Assignment. Wherever you saved your student doc, when you have your student doc and all your answers in it, you want to save it on your computer, and then you want to choose that file. So go and browse for whichever file you saved it as, and then submit the assignment once you add it in. And that is all there is to it. Remember, it is totally acceptable if you want to use Math Open Reference for a step-by-step guide. I want this project to be a 100 for everybody, so make sure that you verify that your answers are correct before submitting them. Okay, if you have any other questions or concerns, shoot me an email.